Hello Twin Flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So yesterday I shared all of the horoscope readings for August and we're in August today. Hello August. And this is going to be a super powerful month. I have done an overview and that's now up to watch. And, you know, August is all about the strength and gaining that courage to follow your heart. So before I started this reading today, I did a little 20-minute meditation. And I called on the angels to guide me what we need to know moving forward into this month. And not just into this month, but also into 2022 as we're moving towards mission. And, you know, towards the power of what's to come. And they give me 4 solid things. So I'm going to talk about those, and then we're going to bring in 4 powerful decks of cards. So for this reading today, it's going to be in 2 parts. It's going to be me talking and then using the cards. So we've got the Angel Numbers Oracle 101, the Guardian Angel Oracle, the Messages from Your Other Self by Zoe Aligning with My Soul, and the beautiful Bridget Rose cards, the Divine Essentials Counterpart Connections. So these are the cards we're going to be using later on, and I may even bring in the Divine Structure for Twin Flame readings. I have been using this deck a lot for members, and if you'd like to become a member and support the channel and gain access to videos and extra content, all the details are in the description box below. Okay, so the first thing the angels have given me for today and for August is 919. Now, you may be seeing 919. It's really powerful. I saw that number this morning. I thought that means something. And then I was meditating on it and they gave me the signs. Because 919 is very much connected with your mission, your life purpose, becoming who you were born to be. And this isn't just about the feminine, because the feminines are already doing that. You're already awake. You're already aware. You're already observing everything and in tune with things and being guided. But the masculines are still coming to terms with this, who they are born to be. So they're going through a huge spiritual awakening at this time. And during August, they are being guided to trust their intuition. And this is what you're being guided to do too. You know, to trust your intuition. That's why sometimes if you guys ask me a question, I'll say, trust your intuition. Because you already know. Or you ask a question and then you put something after it which really answers your own question. Because you already know. So you have to give yourself credit for your own power. So in August and moving into September with these 9s, because 9s are connected with September and 1 is connected with a new beginning, trust in the new beginning that's to come. And I was talking to one of my best friends yesterday, Jordan, and she's a very powerful, intuitive reader. And she was saying, you know, I keep seeing cycles. And it's because things are shifting and changing as we're moving forward towards the Lion's Gate. And this is what you're going to be feeling. And, you know, today for me, even though it's Sunday today, it feels like Monday. And all day yesterday, I thought it was Sunday, because this energy of August, it feels fresh. It feels like a new week. It feels in a way like a new year, because it's like, wow, the time is now. That's how I've woken today, that feeling, the time is now. So it doesn't matter what happened in the past. The past does not define you. Okay, it does not define you or divine you, thank you. It makes you strong and powerful, but it's not who you are now. Who you are now is powerful and strong and ready for a powerful future. So forget the past, okay? And when you keep going over the past and going over the past, it brings in pain and it brings in drama, because the time is now. So again, it doesn't matter how much they've hurt you or what they've done, because it's forgiveness now. It's now that's important, what they do now, how you feel now. And that's why in August, it's really important to follow your heart, because your heart knows the way. Your heart knows what to do. And this is why we keep picking up, moving into August on all this communication. You know, the past coming back, reunion energy, coming together, because you're being guided, both of you, to follow your heart and to trust your intuition. So your heart will be saying, contact your twin, get back in touch, talk about things. And what I really feel the masculine is missing more than anything right now is the feminine's friendship and the feminine's kind of light and the feminine's beauty. So the masculine is craving that because they feel lonely. Even if they're in a karmic situation, they could be surrounded by hundreds of people, but they still feel lonely because really in spiritual truth, the only one who truly understands and gets them is the divine feminine. And they need you. They need your light. They need your love. It's part of their spiritual journey. It's part of who they are. So in August, and I keep going for say September because in September all the decisions are coming in as well. Trust your intuition and follow your heart over anything else. So it's really from now about listening to yourself and trusting yourself and what you feel and what you know, other than what others say or what others do or think you should do. Follow your heart, trust yourself. And that's the power of 919. So I also want to share with you from the Angel Numbers book by Kyle Gray. So number 9, okay, so I'm going to go straight to the number 9 here. The energy of the divine is awakening within you. Let your soul do the leading. So again, let your soul do the leading. Trust your intuition. Focus on what's real and what you know. Okay, because that's what matters, no matter what the 3D illusion or the matrix reality is trying to show you. It's all giving you a preview of things that you either need to heal and overcome or what's next for you. It's very powerful. Number 19 is saying here, it's okay for you to be powerful. So it's okay for you to be you. It's okay to surrender. It's okay to have faith. It's okay to trust. It's okay for the masculines to step away from the crowd and to move into the unknown. It's okay. And I feel this is also a reassurance from both twins' heart space that it's okay to come back in touch. It's safe. It's time. It's now. You are being guided by heaven to take ownership of your current situation. And the way you take ownership is by taking control, accepting what is, accepting in a way what was to bring in what's to come. Very powerful. So this is the feminine forgiving, releasing, healing, letting go and saying the time is now. This is the masculines gaining the courage and the strength to contact the feminine, to make things happen, to bring in a change. Why? Because of the soul bond you share. And this is the next thing they've given me, 1 soul or 2 souls, which is right. Okay, because people question this. Okay, there's all kinds of beliefs out there. The truth is that you guys are one. Okay, that's what matters. Whether you believe that you are 1 soul or 2 souls, that's your perception of this journey. What matters is that you are one. Some people believe that you can't be 1 soul because that makes you incomplete. And we're never incomplete. We are whole as we are, and we learn to really be filled from heaven. Our connection with the Creator, our connection with Source, that's what completes us. In a way, that's the missing part of who we are, that oneness with the divine. Our twin flame embraces the connection, and when they do that, they enhance the connection. And our twin flame enhances our life. They don't complete our life because we're complete anyway. So which is right? 1 soul or 2 souls? Both is right because you are 1 soul. Because you were created at the same moment. No matter what physical age you are or what lifetime you are in, you were created on a soul level at the same moment with the same DNA structure and the same kind of blueprint, and that's what matters. But you're also living in 2 separate bodies, and those separate bodies have experiences of the soul. So each concept is right because whether you are right or wrong, what you believe is to be right. So, if you fully believe you are one soul, you're not going to believe anything else. If you fully believe that you are two souls, you're not going to believe anything else. Unless you see it from a higher perspective where it's not this labeling again that matters, it's the fact that you are one. And we are one with all things. We are one with this table, the energy of it. We are one with each other. And we are certainly one with our twin flame. So again, it's about releasing concepts and ideas and focusing on the way you feel, following your heart and trusting your intuition. And knowing that we are complete anyway. We don't need our twin flame to feel complete. We don't need our counterpart to be happy or successful or powerful, because we already are. And when we tap in with that inner power, when we tune in with the Creator, when we realize that we are source energy having a human experience, everything changes because we see things from a much higher point of view. And that brings in forgiveness of self. And really, this is also what we're working on now, especially between now and the Lionsgate portal, when that powerful energy comes in, that new moon, the door is open and the opportunities start knocking. And they're knocking now. Forgiveness is healing. So you may think you have to forgive your twin, but really we have to forgive ourselves for being vulnerable, for allowing ourselves to be hurt, for putting ourselves in that situation or that vibration, for thinking or feeling all those painful things. Forgiveness of self has power. So again, it's another sign here that it's a journey of self-love, self-care, self-healing, self-respect, knowing ourselves, loving ourselves, trusting ourselves, following our intuition and following our heart. So start with forgiving you, and then you'll find it easier to forgive your twin or to forgive the karmic energy or the situation, because it's not really our twin flame we are mad at, it's the fact that we haven't got what we want. And when we come to terms with that, we realize that's what we are healing, because we want it to be different or we want it now, and we're being demanding or controlling or in fear. So we turn things around. And right now, we're realizing this through dreams. So your dreams right now will be either very vivid, feel very real, or crazy, okay? Because you're healing in dreams. And there's also this great coming together with twins in dreams. You're going to be dreaming of each other. You're going to be connecting, even lucid dreaming, okay? Very powerfully connecting with each other, perhaps traveling to each other, talking, forgiving each other, making love, kissing. It's all powerful, like kind of projection of what is going on inside. So you're coming together as a preview of what's to come and healing things too. So if you're randomly dreaming about their karmic partner or their children or their family, or talking about the past or going over things or having visions of the future in dreams, it's showing you what's been healed and what's been overcome and what's yet to come. Because we're also given a preview of things, and we heal things to bring in our power of the one soul, or, knowing that we are one. It's bringing everything into kind of context. So the angels are very clearly saying, as we move forward today, know that your intuition has power, and always follow your heart. Do what feels right, no matter what the ego is saying to you. Because the ego will say, what if, and bring in fears, and you say, so what? The time is now. Pay attention to your dreams, they have power. Forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. In fact, divine feminines, you've done everything right. And this is also the masculines forgiving themselves for the way they've behaved and what they've done. Letting go of resentment, letting go of guilt towards themselves. Because you are one and you feel each other. Regardless of whether you believe you're one soul or two souls, you feel each other. You are connected and bound in eternity by love. So pay attention. So if you're seeing the number 919 anytime this month, this is the message that's coming through. Very powerful. So let's see what the energy is around the connection today. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around the journey? The energy around the twins, the journey, what's going on? What do we need to know? There it is. Powerful. What's the energy around the divine feminines today? The energy around the divine feminines today. Lot being worked out and healed. There we go. Another one. The energy around the divine masculine today. The energy around the divine masculine. So many of you are going to come back into contact. So many of you. Okay? You may not believe it now, but it's going to happen. Okay? And if you know, look at yesterday's video. Look at the comment section. So many testimonies of that. Okay? What's going on with the journey? What's going on with the journey today? There we go. What's going on with the divine feminines? Thank you, angels. What's going on with the divine masculines today? What's going on? There we go. And what do we need to know from the angels for the journey? What do we need to know? Okay, what do we need to know, please, angels, for the divine feminines? And for the divine masculines, what do we need to know? And then we're going to do these powerful angel numbers. Okay, this is my deck. I just love this deck. There we go. What do we need to know for the feminines, please, angels? And for the divine masculines. Now, they are guiding me to grab my phone to read a testimony out. Again, it's over there, so bear with me. Okay, because adventure awaits. Adventure awaits. That's why I've got this top on today, because adventure awaits. Very powerful. Okay, now, I'm just charging my phone up, but I've screenshot this, okay? I've screenshot this for a reason. And I'm going to read this out. This is so powerful. This is from Tarot with Nick, okay? For anyone who's feeling down and hopeless, she put this on yesterday and I shared it, okay? Well, I'm sharing it now, but I think I pinned it. Believe me when I say reunion is possible. So this is a testimony right now from a divine feminine about what's to come. Believe me when I tell you that when you are meant to be with someone, no living being can stop the divine plan. That means don't worry about the karmic situation that they are in. They are growing from that. I was blessed with a brief moment to see my twin flame after almost 2 years when we didn't get to say goodbye. I felt the love when she held me and the love when I couldn't give her a second hug before leaving. But we got to at least have closure knowing we were able to see each other and we got to say goodbye this time. I didn't believe she would be there, but the divine has a plan. Trust the process. Be grateful for the little moments because they are really big moments in disguise. Trust the wait and be open to receiving, but do not expect anything. Miracles do happen. What a beautiful message there. And thank you so much for sharing that. Miracles do happen. If you're seeing the bees, that's why. If you're seeing the stag, you're being shown the promise. Trust the process. The divine has a plan. Such a beautiful message. And don't have expectations. And that can cause confusion because you think, well, isn't expectation having that vision? Using law of attraction, having that kind of vision of what you want. And that's different because you are having faith in that. You're not wanting it. Expectation is when you expect it to go a certain way or you want it to be a certain way and you're demanding of it. The universe has a different plan. That's why in 2021, because we're in the year of the ox, remember, we're being given 4 key words to bring in powerful, strong bonds in relationships this year. And that's patience, calm, flexibility and adaptability. So if something doesn't go to plan, it's because there's something better being arranged. So if your masculine backs out of a meeting up, or your masculine changes the mind about something, don't go into fear or anger or blame or resentment or taking it personally or by getting triggered by it. Instead, think, okay, it is what it is. There is a better thing to come. Something better is being arranged. Become the observer and say, wow, isn't that interesting? And then you don't get triggered by it. You know, so many things are happening within my life right now where I would have been triggered. And now I'm just like, wow, isn't that interesting? I've grown so much and you have grown. They're giving me fear. You have grown through the fear. You have grown so much. So give yourself credit for how far you've come and trust the journey. So for the journey today, we've got your dreams of having a family are real. Your dreams of having a family are real. So if this is what you're dreaming of, if you want kids and you think, well, we better hurry up because my biological clock's ticking. Maybe you're worrying about time running out. You think you're getting a bit too old. There is no old in this connection. You are as old or as young as you allow yourself to feel. I'm 45 and, I don't feel it. I feel young and strong and powerful, and that's how you feel too. And the universe will bless you with a family if that's part of your journey. Don't worry about that. So many divine feminines thinking, oh, if he doesn't hurry up, I need to find someone else and settle down and have a child with them. And that's kind of a cop-out, because that's not trusting that the universe has got you, that the universe understands you, and the universe knows what's best for you. And what will be for you whatever this will be. For some of you, you've done the family and you don't want any more children, but you want to build a life with your twin, and that's building a family, a legacy. We are a family here on the channel. So you may be wanting to build a community, leave a legacy in that way, creating some form of spiritual retreat or practice that is family orientated. So a family doesn't always mean children. It can mean bringing children together from your previous relationship, their previous relationship. Could mean adoption, fostering, having fur babies. There's so many things this means, but this is saying to you, your dreams are manifesting of being together, of building a life, of bringing in what you want. And we've got the abundance. So you're being shown this in magical ways. The universe is blessing you right now. This is going to be a month of blessings if you allow it to flow in. And the way that starts is by being grateful now for all the magic you have now and you are being given. Gratitude turns things around. Be grateful for everything. And you are protected. And this is Archangel Michael. So we've got two powerful archangels here. Archangel Ariel, the angel of abundance, financial security, stability and power. And we've got Archangel Michael, the Thor of heaven, the big gun of heaven, saying to you, your journey is protected. And when you're seeing rainbows, that's why. And so many of you have been seeing stunning rainbows in your reality. You've been seeing double rainbows, bright rainbows, rainbows that grab you by surprise. Our soul sister Sandra from World Illuminator 11, amazing rainbows she's been seeing. So you just have to be aware. And if you haven't seen a rainbow, it's coming to you in other ways. You may see a rainbow emoji. You may see rainbow lights. You may see something on social media. It's a sign of protection. And what they show me here is this ball of protection. So you are protected in a ball of light, and so is your twin. And you are one. You can meditate and connect with them in the 5D and visualize and feel you two sitting opposite each other, surrounded by beautiful white healing light, because you are protected. I am figuring things out for us. So this is the energy of this day. The masculines are figuring things out. The feminine is figuring things out. Trusting your intuition, following your heart. Figuring out how you can be together, how you can have a family, how you can have a life, how you can reconnect, how you can bring this in. And there's not a day that goes by when you're not on my mind. Now that's a super powerful message and so true. There's not a day that goes by where you don't think of each other, because you love each other and you need each other and you want each other. And you don't really need each other because, you're completed anyway. You're full anyway. You were connected with Source, so that fills you up. But you need each other because that's who you are and that's what you want, and that's fine. So don't beat yourself up for needing your twin, okay? Because you love them and you care about them and you want to share your life with them, and it's super powerful. For the masculines, my life may appear to be put together, but I assure you it's not. Wow. What a powerful message. And that's so true. You may look at your masculine right now and think, wow, he's loving his life. He's got the perfect karmic situation. Social media, he's having the time of his life. And he's saying, look, it may seem that way, but I assure you it's not. So you have to look past the 3D illusion. I wish you could tell me what to do to make things right, but I probably wouldn't do it anyway. So he's saying, even when you tell me what to do, I have to learn it myself. I have to make the mistakes and then learn from that, because there's no mistakes. There's only blessings that lead to love, or lessons that lead to the blessings of love. So he's kind of saying, I really wish you would give me the direction I need. And I'm missing that direction. But I probably wouldn't do it that way anyway. And that's because you're both growing and learning. If you followed your instructions, there'd be nothing to learn. You wouldn't need to learn anything, because you'd be just kind of going slow and steady and flowing with everything, instead of going through the struggle of the journey that we have to go through to grow, the roller coaster ride. He's saying there isn't a single soul in this universe who could ever replace you. There isn't anyone. And I love he's saying there isn't a single soul in this universe who could ever replace you, which is again this answer we're receiving about one soul or two souls. And he's saying, don't worry, nobody else will ever take your place, because we are one. We are meant to be. We are together, because you're the missing piece of me. And this is beautiful. Your masculine saying, you are the missing piece of me. That's power. That's strength. That's determination. And look what we've got, the Leo energy here with the lion. This is strength and power. You give your masculine strength. You give them power to overcome challenges and to get things done, to be who they were born to be, to follow your inspiration, because you were their lighthouse, their muse. So if you've seen the numbers 1010, that's the number of power, reminding you of your power, reminding you to trust your intuition. If you've seen the number 9 or 919 or 19, big sign of power. We've got healing. So the masculines are showing you they are still healing. So we've got Archangel Raphael here around the masculines, helping to heal their heart, to heal any pressure, to heal their physical body too. Any ascension symptoms they're going through, any pain or physical dis-ease within their body. Magic is all around you, pay attention. So the masculines are starting to pay attention to what's truly going on. And that's allowing them the power to take steps forward, that healing power. And they are being reminded by heaven, there's no need to worry. All they have to do is ask for help. And this is about prayer and power in prayer. Hands to heaven, giving it to the universe for divine intervention. And for the feminines here, we've got, I absolutely adore everything about you. So you adore them, divine feminine, in the physical world and the spiritual world. And sometimes that blows their mind. They think, why me? What do you see in me? You are powerful and strong. Why do you want me? Look at you. Especially if you're the older one, because you're seeming to have it all together. And remember, the masculine is saying here, my life may appear to be put together, but I assure you it's not. And this is mirrored energy. So they look at you and think you've got it all together. And you're saying, look, it may look that way, but I assure you it's not. Because you are both one. We've got, I wish I could ease you from my mind. It's impossible to live like this. And I know that's how you feel sometimes. You think it's crazy. How can I live like this? I wish I could just erase you from my mind and forget you and move on. But you are growing so much right now, divine feminine. You are a warrior of love. So realize that nothing's impossible. The word impossible means I'm possible. You can do this. You have the strength within you to overcome any triggers or challenges that you are given. God would not give you anything that you can't handle. And I wish I could take it all back. So again, I feel this is the energy where the feminine is either thinking, I wish I could take back all the anger and the pain and all the struggle. Or you wish you could just take back meeting them so you haven't got the struggle. So remember, be grateful for this journey. This journey is a gift and it is powerful. I want to make passionate love to you. So you're going to be feeling the heat. You want them. You desire them. You want to spend time with them in the physical world. And they feel that too. This could also be what you're dreaming about. Dreaming about making love. Meeting on the 5D. You make me feel so alive. So remember, Sometimes we feel dead inside. And the masculines make us feel alive. When you're feeling all that pain and all that emotion, and sometimes that elation and that joy, it makes you feel alive. You feel alive in this connection, and allow that to bring in peace. Knowing that you are powerful, that the world is in your hands, that the time is now. And this is very much like the world in the tarot. The number 21, significant to this year now. Allow that to bring in peace. And ask the angels for the support you need. So you're not alone, Divine Feminine. The angels are all around you. So again, you're mirroring the energy today because the masculines are asking for help. Feminines, you're being reminded that you are supported. And Archangel Michael is giving you protection and bringing in power. So pay attention today because the universe is speaking to you and giving you signs. Nurture the world. That energy is within you. You are one with all things and you are connected with self. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.